Hi warriors, and welcome back to another video. Today I'm going to be talking about the 10 diet and lifestyle changes that I've made over the years that have made a massive impact on my mental health and well-being. So I hope you enjoy this video. So the first thing that I've done or started doing since I went to university is living to my values. Obviously, before you go to university, you're living with your parents, you have to go to school. You're not really in charge as much of all of the decisions you make. So when at university, I really decided to live to my values. I became vegetarian and then vegan. I started to really reduce the amount of plastic that I use, the impact I have on the environment. When I got my first period, I opted for period underwear, moon cup, rather than non-reusable items. And living to my values has made me feel really good about myself, and also just knowing that I positively impact the environment and other people through my volunteering, through my helping out, etc. just makes me feel much happier. So that's one that I definitely recommend for better mental health and well-being. Number 2, simply gaining independence. So when I went to university, it was weird to be completely independent because before going to university, I'd obviously struggled with an eating disorder. My parents had a lot of control over my life, and whilst that was quite nice and comforting, it was incredible to be my own boss. I could decide what to eat, when to go to bed, when to get up in the morning, what to do with my life. And it was amazing. It was very satisfying. And I don't think I'd be willing to give up that freedom again. So even now that I'm in a relationship, I find it really important to maintain that freedom, maintain that independence, and have my own passions, goals, and hobbies outside of the relationship. So I will fight for them. 3, specifically about my diet. As I mentioned, I'm now vegan. That has made a massive impact on me, not necessarily because of the food I eat, because I eat fairly similarly to how I ate before, minus eggs and milk mainly. But whilst this hasn't necessarily impacted my body that much, it has especially impacted my mindset. As I said before, living to my values is such an important thing to me, and being vegan just aligns with that. Also, in terms of my diet, I'm much less strict about oils and fats. During my eating disorder, I was scared as hell of oils, and now I eat lots of nuts, lots of avocados, lots of olives. I cook with oils. I make sauces from butter. I love vegan cheeses. And I'm able to enjoy these foods, and allowing myself to enjoy these foods is very liberating and is really relaxed certain boundaries that I had in my head beforehand. So, number 4 fits in with this nicely. Changing how I view food. Food is not just good or bad. It's not just defined by routines and strict rules. If I fancy some chocolate now, I can have some chocolate now. If I fancy a burger, that's fine. Or if I fancy a salad, that's okay too. Just being able to listen to my body has been incredible, and it's also just cleared my head to focus on other things and follow my passions. And these in turn have made me a very happy girl. 5, blurring my rules. So not just in terms of food have I blurred these boundaries. I no longer see food as black and white, but I also no longer see my life as black and white. I don't have to be productive 24/7 to be worthy. And that is amazing. It enables me to go out for a walk and not feel guilty. It enables me to stop working earlier in the evening if I want to take some time off. And that is a great way for me to recharge my batteries, to feel energized, and to be my best self. 6, stopping my daily weigh-ins, stopping body checking, not weighing my food anymore. I've talked about this quite a few times in relation to my eating disorder, but this was a great way for me to blur my boundaries and to stop being so anal about the rules that I had set in place. Life can be so liberating if you don't have these rules and if you can actually be spontaneous. I definitely still have routines and structures. They make me feel grounded, but I can be much more spontaneous than I was before, and that is so freeing. Number 7, actively implementing breaks. So not just stopping work when I want to, if I want to, but also setting myself goals. So I am doing some recording now for the next hour, after which I'll be going outside for a walk. And I've told myself I'm going outside for this walk, so whether I want it or not, I will, because I know that afterwards I'm gonna feel rejuvenated. The weather is incredible, and being outdoors just makes me happy. So spend time outdoors, have breaks, and enjoy yourself. Turn your mind off from work sometimes. Number 8, accept love and don't always push people away. Especially when you're struggling with something so intimate, such as an eating disorder, this is challenging. It's really difficult to let people in and to tell them all your intimate secrets and struggles, but it's so important for them and for you. Not only will they feel like they understand you better, like you trust them, like they're part of your life, but it can also be really cathartic for you, and it will allow you to grow closer. So definitely that has made a massive impact in my relationship with my parents, my sister, my friends, and now my boyfriend. At the same time, number 9, do withhold your boundaries. If there's anything you feel very strongly about, don't let other people push your boundaries down. It's very important to respect yourself, respect your boundaries, and make sure that other people respect them as well. So stand up for what you believe is right and what you're ready for. Number 10, set boundaries also for social media. So whilst I enjoy you all watching my videos, and I really do hope you get something out of them, make sure not to lose your life on social media. Don't spend hours and hours scrolling through Instagram or checking out videos or comparing yourself to others. Go outside, go for a walk, have a snack, spend time with friends, family, have a break and turn off and focus on what you really want to do, what you want to achieve, and even just working towards these goals, not even the act of attaining them, but even just working for them can make you feel super fulfilled. So go for it. These are just a few of the tips that have made a massive impact on me. And if you have any of your own tips, let me know below. If there's any of the tips that you found particularly useful, potentially for yourself, anything that you want to try out, definitely also share that in the comments. Be sure to like this video, subscribe. As always, I will see you guys again soon.